Blake Govers, thank you very much for joining us today. So you've been in the team for 10 years now, you've been to 2 Olympics, 2 World Cups, Commonwealth Games, nearly 150 games, 149 games for Australia, 135 goals, pretty experienced. It's an exciting time for you. Is there anything you're going to do different this year than the previous 2 Olympic campaigns?
Well, there'd have to be some sort of tweaking involved because we're yet to win that Olympic gold medal, so something needs to change a little bit. But yeah, look, it's a long 6-month grind ahead of before leaving probably for the Olympics. So a lot of hard training, just need to take one step at a time and keep going hard and stay motivated the whole time. And
tell us a little bit about your background. I remember seeing a photo of you when you were about 10 or so in Wollongong, where you had the goalkeeping gear on and your brothers were hitting balls at you, and now you've become one of the all-time goal scoring greats in Australian hockey and world hockey. What changed from being a goalkeeper to being a goal scorer?
It started with mum not wanting to buy any goalie gear, and I was mad. I had the catalogues of all the goalie gear circling what I wanted to mum for Christmas. She never obviously did that. And then that transitioned out. I was a fullback after that, and then centre half, inside forward, striker. So transitioned all the way through going forward, which is really bizarre. Who knows, the older I get, I might work my way back. We'll wait and see.
I know you're into real estate as well. Obviously you love hockey. Yeah. What is the perfect day, do you think, for Blake Govers?
Yeah, well, in real estate, so Saturdays get taken up from home opens and all that kind of stuff. And then when I'm not doing a bit of work, you find me on the golf course at Royal Perth or wherever else that I get invited to play. Yeah, love golf. It's probably complements hockey well, but sometimes not well. The hockey swing comes into the golf, and then the golf comes back into the hockey swings.
I've got a question about shootouts. I've got a point of view on shootouts. I never got to. I played them a little bit in the end of my career, but before that was extra time. Do you think Olympics and World Cups should go straight to shootouts, or do you think it should be extra time or drop-offs or strokes, or what's your view on the big tournaments?
Yeah, I think for the Olympics, obviously we lost in shootouts, so my answer is going to be, I guess, for that reason, to not have the shootouts at the Olympics, just because it is a 4-year kind of commitment that comes down to, shootouts essentially. Extra time, I think, grew up playing extra time, drop-offs, whatever it may be, to make the game exciting. Just adds that extra little bit of tension rather than the set piece of shootouts. So I would love to see shootouts maybe come in later after, like soccer, where you can't, find an outcome, you then go to a shootout. That's fair enough. But yeah, hockey's such a short game, 60 minutes, it deserves probably a little bit more playing time, in my opinion.
And you mentioned briefly you spent a bit of time overseas in Belgium, and you played in Holland as well for Bloomendale. How was that experience playing overseas? Yeah,
it's awesome. I played in England before that, so yeah, it's just played 3 different countries, different leagues. Who knows, potentially, go to another league after Germany, Spain, you never know. I just love hockey, so I love experiencing all the different cultures, and everywhere's just a little bit different. So yeah, it's hard to come into a new environment and then try and perform straight away. Sometimes you do need a little bit of time to feel comfortable and gain that trust from players and then perform together. And I moved quite a bit, and being here in Australia so far away, it's hard to have a big commitment. But yeah, I love it. Hopefully I can keep doing it longer, and hopefully we can have some big games here in Australia as well and bring some of those players over here, which would be ideal.
That would be great. And I say this to other people, hockey is such a wonderful sport because you can go anywhere in the world and play it, and you're a classic example of that. You've played on a lot of turfs, obviously here in the Perth Hockey Stadium, playing on this turf here. You've played all around the world. What for you is the perfect turf?
Yeah, well, this is pretty close to it, especially when it was laid. Tokyo turf was probably the ideal perfect turf. It's something that obviously runs really true, not skippy and really fast for corners, for the push out, the injection, and having a decent, launch from the top back at the goal. That's what I love about a turf. First thing, I'll go straight to the circle, see how it reacts on the stick with the drag flick, if it's heavy, if it's running really quick, or however it may be. So that's what I look for straight away.
You've been to 2 Olympic Games. It's been a different experience, I guess, from Tokyo with no spectators. Rio was your first one. You didn't know what to expect. Is there anything that you're looking forward to with Paris? And
yeah, I think I really enjoyed Tokyo, the village life. You know, it was different because of COVID and wearing masks and all that kind of stuff. But the overall, I guess, camaraderie between all the sports, you're going for your country, takes a little bit of pressure off, I think, because you're all in it together and it's just a nice feeling. You're cheering each other on. So that atmosphere, yeah, first Olympics being Rio didn't really know what to expect. It was all pretty fast and yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, roomed with you, so that was pretty funny. They put the youngest with the oldest, so we won't talk ages before or anything like that. But experience to take me along. So yeah, you helped me out with all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just hoping Paris is, I guess, you know, similar to Tokyo experience with people, yeah, with fans. That's what I hope for.
Saying you're in the Olympic team, which hopefully you will be. Is there anyone that you just do not want to room with, and why?
You don't want to get stuck with Jerry, Ed and Moose probably, because that's a little love triangle going on and you'd be on the outer, not even fourth wheel, and you'd just be completely out of it probably. So those ones would be, got to make sure you have a little buddy with you so you don't feel left out. No, they're fine, but also Tim Brand can get pretty messy, but also he has a lot of funny mannerisms that just keep you entertained the whole time.
Yeah, Jeremy Hayward and Eddie Ockenden will probably most likely room together because they just love each other so much.
I think they've already got the special request on Batchy's form. They've already put it in, and I think Moose just goes along with it.
Yeah, Blake Govers, thank you very much for joining us today. You're a superstar of the game. I love watching you play. I love everything that you do on and off the field. Good luck this year, and hopefully we bring home the gold after Paris. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Hopefully you got that on film from Jamie Dwyer, everyone.